Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you, with all malice. And be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you. Hello guys, how are you doing? This is a video from the first time we tried to change the oil in the Subaru. It ended up in disaster.
Oh no!
Oh yes. To find out what happened, just keep watching. Now, mind you, we had already changed the oil in the other car, and now it was time for the Subaru. And here's what happened.
Mayong buntag, good morning, buenos dias. It's not really buenos dias, it's already afternoon pala. Mayong hapon. I finished to do the change oil the other car, so now it's time to change oil the other car. Then this car, we need to change oil. Change oil this car. So we're just get ready all the materials that we need to change oil, and then let's go change oil. Today we're gonna go change oil this car, and I'm just gonna akyat sa ramp, so the car taas siya, more taas, so it's easy to change oil if it's lift up a little bit. So it's already up, but we need more up, so it's easy to change the oil. So I put the ramp right there. I put a little bit ramp, and just in case I'm gonna go too far, so I put a little bit black just in case. So I'm gonna hit the car, go up on the ramp, and then we're gonna do change oil. Okay, see you then. Okay, I'm already up on the ramp, and then we're gonna go down there to do something, so we can do the change oil and prepare everything to go up there, and let's go. Okay, ito yung kailangan natin guys to change oil this kind of car. So we have this to take off the lock for change oil. And then we have this washer, and then you need a new filter, and you need this to take off the old filter, and you also need this gallon to put the oil, and of course you need the new oil to change the new one. And I need disposable glove just in case. And okay, we're gonna get ready and do it. Change oil na ta guys. So, and I have the black one to cardboard para hindi ta maghigda sa simento o sa duta, magkamang-kamang sa dalom sang salakyan. So hinahanglan ta ina, tapos ready na ko. So kwaon ta ni kag magkuha sa ta sang lock, kag ini aton kinahanglan nga una bago ta mag go. And then
And right about here is where the disaster took place. Neither one of us was paying close enough attention to know what was going to happen, and neither one of us knew what had happened until later on in the video. And if you keep watching, you will discover how we discovered the error that resulted in having to call someone to tow the car.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Nag-uwil o, see? Oops, sorry. So, dira na siya oil. So, hindi pa kaya siya itong ba, parehas itong isa, grabe na kaya itong kay dugay na to siya gahambal nga ma-change oil, pero wala pa siya na hindi pa change oil. Karon ini siya, hindi kaya ni siya itong sira kay hindi kaya siya itong, pero by mileage manguniya nga pag change oil kinahanglan i-change oil na siya pag maabot na siya 5,000 mileage. So, need to change na. So, pero inipod siya nga, ari po na siya nga oil, lain po na siya. Kaysa sitong isa. Synthetic kasi itong isa, ini siya. Lain siya nga oil.
And so now the damage has been done, so to speak. But we don't know that yet. We'll find out soon enough.
Well, ang oil ko nito guys, nag-ano na siya, nag-drain na. So, this car is lahi ni siya sa uban nga car kay open sa nato iyang ablihan nato tatubangan kana siya mo ni birahon tatubang para maabri nato siya sa sagawas. And then kini siya nga car lahi ni siya kay well nag-drain na tong oil, dili siya nato well nag-drain iyang oil, the same time ilisa na sa taas iyang filter. Katong isa ka car naa sa gawas iyang filter, pero kani siya nga car naa diri iyang filter sa taas because this car is more bawat car lahi, every car is different. So this kind of car, my car is Subaru, so the Subaru here is iyang filter naa sa taas, wala siya dito sa sulod. So dirita sa taas magtanggal ani iyang iyang filter sa oil filter, tanggalon nato. Pero katong isa ka car is lahi to siya, ang iyang oil filter tuwa dito tapad sa gikuan nato og ablihan nato nga oil nga naggidri nato. So kini siya to naning tanggalon, kuha gamiton nato ni kani atong gamiton, mao ni siyang gamiton pag kani siya, kung inyo nakita o mao ni siya gamiton, clip na siya dinha dayon tanggalon dayon nato. Kadyot lang guys atong tanggalon. Ito na siya guys, naluagan na siya. Mao na ni siya guys, napaday siya pangalan Subaru. Mao na ni siya, nakuha na nato kay kinahanglan na sa akong ba nagtabang. Gahi man. Okay. Tanggalon na nato guys, pero ako siyang gigamitan ana ganina, nagpatabang ko sa akong bana kay ang atong i-clip niya kani siya ba dako siya, so iyang di pangitaag paagi paano matanggal, pero nagawas ng uwil. Kadali lang guys akong paspasan kani gawas ng uwil. Nagid siya magawas ng uwil. Dito sa taas dili kay siya itom, pero diri itom kay siya. Or maybe just to do it like this. It's not really much. Ito siya ang filter, ammonia filter niya. So, ibutang na nato ng filter kay natanggal na nato ang filter niya, so muna siyang bago nga filter. But dire sabi dito, pag new filter, tapon ko muna. Pag new filter siya, bago natin ilagay doon, lagyan natin ng konting oil dito sa paligid niya. Kaya magno ta aton tudlo. To make it sure. Pahiran lang nato niya palibot sang oil bago natin siya ikabit. Kaya mo man na siya. Oh. Just put our oil a little bit here in the thing, and then we put it back here. Paglagay mo na siyang filter, gamitan mo lang siya kamot, pahugot. Just put it
That's enough.
tight. That's it. And then before put it back this the covers the tank sa oil. Nakita nyo to, ito yung galing dito, so we need to change also this one when we put it back there. So just get tissue tayo. Punasan ko lang kasi kadali. So this is the oil drain car crash washer. Whatever. Hindi siya nga buho. Just put it this here. Tapos taklobanda na dayon to siyang oil tank, but some of car is not required to put this, but this car need ni siya, required ni siya. So need to change it, and let's go. We're gonna cover the tank, and now we're gonna lock the oil tank, and then we need this so secure.
Can I make sure it's going in properly?
Huh?
Can I make sure it's going in properly first? No. If you just move,
This
then I
one?
can. No, move. So I want to make sure it's not. So right here is where I crawl under the car just to check and make sure the drain plug is going in the right way. This is when I discovered the problem we had.
Oh no!
Oh yes. Where is it at? Right here?
More. Doon pa. But be careful on your head because got that oil.
Oh no.
What?
That's the transmission.
Huh?
Isn't it the transmission? I thought it was right here.
That's the transmission?
Yes.
What do you mean transmission? That's why it's not so black?
Maybe.
And where? That one?
For sure,
So
go right there. Okay. Pull out the oil drain pan and see if there's any oil on the dipstick. If it's oil on the dipstick, that means
That's why the water is not black.
I don't know why it's not black. I know that's the transmission oil, transmission fluid.
So which one is the transmission or fluid it comes?
Still have. You know why?
Because mali.
Let me put it back in here. Make sure it still have. Still have. You know why?
So you need to put it back that.
Well, two choices. What are the two choices? What are the two choices?
Change.
What are the two
We
choices?
need to put the transmission oil.
What are the two choices?
We need just to do things.
Two choices.
Ano?
Put it back or go get some new.
The
Transmission fluid. That's transmission fluid we just drained. So the two choices is put it back or go get some new.
the oil is already have black.
Well, at this point, I thought we had two options. Either put the transmission fluid that we had just inadvertently drained out of the transmission, put that back into the transmission, or go and get some new transmission fluid and put that in the transmission. Well, unfortunately, neither one of those options was an option. Don't know why they made this car this way, but you can't just add transmission fluid into the transmission. So those two options were not options. So then we had to get the car to the shop.
Oh no!
Oh yes. And go.
Here we go again. We got missed already the other side. You don't need to tell it.
Go ahead, tell them.
I tried to change oil this car and I got made different oil disposal.
Cars passing, cars and vehicles passing by. So this is what happened. A solid coal. We're trying to change the oil, and we were going. Everything was okay. At least I thought it was okay. But I wanted to make sure she was putting the plug in correctly, so I asked her if I could go down there and make sure the plug is going in correctly. Going down here under the car. Let's see if I can get back down here under the car. And I'm looking to see if she's putting in the plug correctly. Well, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is the plug is going in correctly. That's the good news. Now, maybe you're asking me, what's the bad news? Well, the bad news is that plug is for the transmission fluid. The plug for the oil is right there. That's the plug she should have removed, but she removed the other plug. So now we're caught in a bind, a big mess. We don't know how to put the transmission fluid back into the car now that it's out. We are stymied. So now, if anyone would like to buy a 2019 Subaru Outback, just give us a call, because we can't go anywhere in it because it has no transmission fluid. That's the problem we have run into right now. Hopefully we can resolve it. Don't know. So, lesson learned the hard way. So the problem was the transmission fluid had been drained. We could not just put the transmission fluid back in, when we could not just buy some new transmission fluid and put that back in. I wish that were the case, but it was not the case. We also could not drive the car. Well, we could drive it, but then with the transmission fluid having been drained, we could wind up with a damaged transmission. And who needs a damaged transmission? Well, I know I don't. So the way we resolved it, or what we had to do, was get a tow. Now, tows can be expensive. No, not the toes on your feet. I mean a tow, not T-O-E, T-O-W. Come on, pay attention. Tows can be expensive, but fortunately we had AAA, and so we got a tow to the dealership. not really a tow because it was on a rollback, but still, that's a tow, right? The next day, took the car to the dealership, and they serviced the car, and we were able to drive it once again. So now the car is not for sale. But thanks for watching. God bless.
Don't forget to like, subscribe. Press the button.